Welcome back to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and it's Tuesday, and that means it is time for another Tuesday toss-up. I was gonna do something really cool there, but nope, didn't happen. So, anyhow, you guys know the drill. Got two different whiskeys in front of me. I don't know what they are. I don't have a single clue in the world. But Bill poured them for me, he labeled them for me, and I'm just gonna tell you guys which one I like better. So, without further ado, here we go. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I love you. I appreciate you. Now let's dive in. Cheers. Wow, that was actually kind of good. It was kind of good. Okay, here we go. On the nose. I mean, it's not super intense, honestly. It doesn't smell like a high proof. Does not burn the nose hairs at all. It smells sweet like vanilla, Cheerios, maybe a light hint of green apple, a little bit of caramel. Not a whole, not like any oakiness or anything. Yeah, it just smells like a little bit of like Cheerios with a little bit of maybe like Apple Jacks a little bit, but not like a super intense apple flavor, just a little bit. Overall, very sweet. Not super rich or anything. Okay, let's dive in and see what it tastes like. It's mellow. Sweet. Sweet vanilla bean, caramel. Oh my gosh, I had to impromptu laugh because Jade's in the background. She just got her toy and she's going nuts with it. Okay, sorry. Distracted there. I totally had a real squirrel moment there, but it definitely happened. Okay, let me take a sip of that again. That was really distracting. Okay, there's a little bit more flavor there now. Okay, you guys are really, really distracting.
Stop it. Calm down for a minute. Go.
Get her in the chair or something.
No, she's fine. I took the toy away from her.
Now that you gave me a minute, I was able to realize that it was not as bland as I thought. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now that I have all the dog drama out of the way, back to tasting this thing. Let me take another swig of this. Holy moly. Dogs are a lot. I love dogs though. I wish I could have 1,000,000 dogs. I would be the crazy dog mom with 16 dogs. That would be me. Okay. Now after taking a sip of that more, it's not a super high proof or anything, but I am getting some really, really nice toffee, butterscotch, and almost, to me, it tastes like it has a finish to it. It tastes, I wanted to say it tastes toasted, but I don't know. It just tastes definitely rich and sweet chocolate. Definitely got chocolate there. Chocolate and marshmallows. Yeah. My very first sip of it was not that exciting, but the more I sit here with it, the more I taste it, the more enjoyable it really is. So that's really good. I like it. Now let's take a sip of water. H2O. Makes me think of the water boy. Want some high quality H2O? I say the dumbest things. It's kids say the darndest things, but it's more like Dara says the dumbest things. Anyhow, okay, moving on to glass number 2. Here we go. Sweet. It's very sweet. A lot of vanilla bean. Creamy marshmallows. A little bit of spice. A little bit of... There's something on the back there I really like. Almost like a pine tree. Like a figgy pine tree. And Fig Newton. Figgy pudding. It makes me... It's not really Christmassy though. Just a little bit of Figgy Newton. Yeah, a little Fig Newton there. That's a flavor I hadn't said for a while, but it really kind of smells like a Fig Newton. Definitely, just like a freaking Fig Newton. Holy moly. Smells good. Like even like a little bit of raspberry Fig Newton. You guys ever had one of those? It's a weird smell, but definitely very notable. Okay, now let me taste it. It's good, rich flavor. Not super high proof by any sense of the imagination. Like, I think both of these have got to be like around 100 proof. Tastes like a finish to me. I get that raspberry sweet, a rich sweet raspberry, almost like a raspberry syrup, but not in a bad way. It's like a raspberry syrup, sweet. I like the way it feels in my mouth because it's got this like, I don't know, it's just rich and good and soft in the top of my mouth. And it's like velvety. Yeah, raspberry, velvety, creamy, good. It's good. Now I gotta go back and forth and see what I like, but I think these are finished whiskeys. Probably finished bourbons, but I'm not for sure. Not super high proof. I could be completely wrong. They could be finished ryes too. They could be finished ryes. That one's just very mild in flavor, but it has these like dark chocolatey, rich, creamy chocolatey Hershey bar notes that I really like. Like almost like not the graham cracker of a s'mores, but the center of the chocolate and the marshmallow and the chocolates of the s'mores, and not like anything super charred either. Just that sweetness and that creamy thickness. I don't know. I like it. I really like it. It's super crushable too. Now that I go back to that one, it's a little bit more bland. Like it's there, it's still good. It's just not quite as like rich as it was the very first time I tasted it. Like it's like still tastes that figginess to it, but honestly, oh, this is tough. I have the Gilligan's Island theme song in my head, and so like, I don't know. Do you ever like think of something and while you're trying things, you have like a theme song in your head? That's me right now. The Professor and Mary Ann here on Gilligan's Isle. I don't remember the song, but oh, that toffee I get on glass one is really good. I like it. I like the finish on glass one a lot. Ah, this is so hard. If I want something with like a more fruity note, I'm gonna go with glass number 2. If I want something that has a more dark, deep note, like a chocolatey s'more, I'm gonna go with glass number 1. So honestly, this is a tough one to me. I think I'm gonna pick glass 1, just because I really like that chocolatey, velvety, marshmallowy note. Glass number 2 is more like a raspberries and cream note. So either way, I'm not going to be disappointed in either one. I had to pick a winner. I'm going to pick number 1, but depending on my mood, I might go for glass number 2. So either way, I like both of these. I think they're pretty good. Nothing like spectacular or insanely good, but these are good. They're crushable, and honestly, weather and fall, they kind of make me think of that. So I don't know. I like them. They're good. Now let's figure out what they are. So I am going to go with number 1 as my winner. So let's take a look and see what number 2 is. Okay. All right. E.H. Taylor Small Batch. Raspberries and cream. Maybe it was cherries and cream? Raspberries and cream. Bourbon, 100 proof. I was right on the proof. And I said bourbon. I thought they might be finished bourbons. But E.H. Taylor Small Batch was not a finished bourbon. It's just a bourbon. So, okay. 100 proof, though. Got that one, suckers. Let's see what glass 1 is. 4 Roses. My gut was pulling me there, and it wasn't. It's a 4 Roses single barrel, 100 proof. Freaking good. Surprising, because sometimes I get raspberries and Four Roses. Holy moly, but seriously, you can actually find Four Roses single barrels, the 100 proofers, pretty much everywhere. I have seen them so many places. And the E.H. Taylor small batch is literally so hard to find. It's a little bit, I mean, it's one of those you really have to hunt for. So this time, I picked the alternative to the allocated. And I think that's really a good alternative to an allocated. I was right about the proof, definitely wrong. I kind of was getting that finished vibe, but these are definitely not finished, just lower proof. So no matter what, I really like both of these, but I definitely picked Four Roses single barrel over E.H. Taylor small batch. Which do you guys prefer? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm curious. I'm really curious. Anyhow, as always, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Dara. I'm your average drinker, and I'll see you next time.